Good evening and welcome to FPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf. I've still got a rash. How's it going? 6th live stream in 6 days. Wade Wilson, you ledge. Hello, Jack. Wade, Jack, first in here. Legends. Legends of the game. All right. I've been trying to get organized. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the most pressing topics of episode, or of Monday, should I say, Game Week 10, episode 1. I've got to stick to my list. Got to stay organized, or otherwise I'll just ramble absolute nonsense. So hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a repost and a like on X when you can. I'm not planning to give away a mug tonight. I wasn't planning to, because I've given quite a lot away. Wade's got one recently. Have you, Wade? Has Wade got a mug or not? Mark's definitely got a mug. Reedy's in the house, legend. So guys, I wasn't planning to give a mug away because I'm just buying mugs all over the place, and I don't mind that. However, if this stream, which I'm going to pin to my profile, if this stream gets to 15 reposts, I've just pinned it, we'll do a mug giveaway. We will do a mug giveaway. Simple as that. That's all I ask. If not, I won't do it. I think that's fair, right? I've started this new segment, so I'm going to do best of X from today, and a couple that are leaking over from yesterday as well. I'm going to do something called FPL Top 4. So we're going to discuss 4 assets that are very pressing for the FPL community at the moment. These being Saka, Haaland, Palmer, and Gabriel, because there is a lot happening with these 4 players, and they are being mentioned across X today, yesterday, and will continue to be so for the next couple of days as well. Just so everyone is aware of my sitch, this is my team, this is my rank. I had a very good week. I've got Palm already. I've got a couple of ideas on what I'm going to do, so we'll do my team plans in a little bit as well. If you want to send me your teams, feel free. Just tag me in it. Tag me in it on X. I'll bring it up on screen. And if you want to maybe mention a couple of things you're looking to do, transfers, blah blah blah, managing injuries, then we can do that. And that'll be it for the stream this evening. Cash, nice and cash. Just hanging out with you guys. Let's check the chat real quick. We've got Wade, Jack, Mark J, Legends, Reedy. Reedy, I do believe the FPL cartel is real, but I need to put it down for my sanity. I got way too deep into the wormhole last week. And last night I was just sort of hallucinating at one point of how tired I was. I've just been ground down by the cartel. That's what they want, guys. That's what they want. But to answer your question, I do believe it's real. I think it's clear to see after Walkergate. And I believe the Saka stuff that happened was legitimately FPL cartel. Just saying. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, I'm done. I'm retiring unless something else happens. The moment we get another FPL cartel moment, I'm right back in. But for now, I've put it down. Who else we got here? We got Sean P. Casey. What a great name. Bateman. Legendary Bateman is in the house. We got Thomas Aldrich. Tom, Ledge. Tom, I think I just saw your team. I think it was you, right? That I just said I was going to feature it. So we'll do that. FPL Sparta, Legend, Bateman, the cartel is weakened. I agree, man. We're close, guys. The revolution will be televised. It was a big win for the Rebel Alliance over the weekend. What's up, Russell, Ledge? Russell, I've said to everyone, I wasn't planning to give a mug away. All right, that's not what I was going to do tonight because I've given quite a lot away. But if this gets to 15, if the reposts get to 15 this evening, I'm sharing it right now. Repost this button here. I pinned the stream onto my profile. That gets to 15. We're doing a mug giveaway. Just in case no one is aware of what that means, I'm going to bring up Russell's store right now. FPL store, Etsy. Boom. Russell's in the chat. This is his FPL store. He just basically sells incredible FPL related crockery. Most recently, the Scartel mug here, just flying off the shelves. And also he's dropping a Halloween mug. So I'm going to bring that up real quick. I got the tweet here somewhere. Was that you, Tom? Yes, it was Tom. Tom, I got your team. We'll go through that today. Yeah, tag me in your teams. We'll bring it on screen on the stream. And that rhymes. Here we go. All right, Russell. Boom. Coming Thursday, an FPL mug inspired by a classic 80s horror movie. If you can guess the horror flick in the comments, I'll send you the mug. All right. So there you go. Go on to Russell's profile, have a guess at that, and you could also win a mug that way. Plenty of ways for everyone to win some FPL related crockery. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, let's get into it, because there was a lot to get into. Rodri's going to win the Ballon d'Or. What? I'm into it. I just want to put this out here because I know that's going to be controversial. I don't like Man City. I'm an Arsenal fan. What I do like, what I do represent, and what I do back is the Premier League. And I'm very happy that it's not bloody La Liga player for once. Ballon d'Or winners history. Let's have a look. I'm just sick of La Liga. Just like, look at this. Let's have a quick look. I actually think I've got a tweet with the winners somewhere. Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or. Okay. Messi, Ronaldo. Did Cristiano win that for United 2008? That's right, isn't it? And then Messi, Ronaldo. This is all La Liga. Not awarded 2020. I'm guessing because of COVID. And then Rodri. Rodri today. Is it today? Absolutely wild scenes. Bateman's guessed Halloween, Russell. How is this working? Are you just going to tell them if they guess it right? Yeah, so Rodri's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Andy, I might treat myself to Diogo Dalot in game week 11. Only one away from triple up then. I don't know what he's doing with this, like, Man United. This stubborn Man Unitedness of let's talk FPL Andy. He's still got Bruno. He's thinking about getting Dalot. What's next? Anthony? Personally, I think that Man United are an absolute avoid at this point. Absolute avoid. FPL Dabby. So he's talking about the next Man United manager. Ten Hag got sacked today. There's so much going on. Even when there's no Prem on, there's so much going on. That would be a huge coup. My gut instinct was that he would make any potential suitors wait till summer. But if that's not the case, should absolutely go for it. So that is in regards to Amorim, who I believe is very close to agreeing a deal with Man United, which is mega news for the Prem. Great manager. Another great manager in the Prem. You love to see it. Andy FPL mood. Suddenly United players could be back on the menu. No, they couldn't. Do not ever. Don't ever do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Garnacho, Rashford, Bruno. No. Thank you. Why would you have a Man United player over other players? Riddle me that. And that's no offense to any Man United fans out there. You know, I'm sorry that your team's in that state, but let's just type in Manchester United. Did that work? Is that working? I've got Bateman's favourites FPL Fantasy Football Hub platform on screen here. Not a sponsor. I just pay for it. So, and I know that he doesn't like it. He doesn't like me for it. I know he likes me. I know Bateman likes me, but he doesn't like the fact that I've got AI business going on. This isn't working. I wouldn't get any Man United players. That's the message. Ollie back? Absolutely not. Fraser's been spouting all sorts of stuff today. I've been checking it out. I'm just sort of monitoring. It feels like I'm monitoring X at this point. I'm just like looking at everything. It's become a whole thing. FPL Batowski has officially sold Haaland already. There's a lot of that going on. I'm going to bring up my Haaland thread actually. New manager bounce could work for United. Yeah, but it might not. And Abshek, good to see you. I think you were on one of my streams a couple of months ago. Great to have you back. Yeah, it could, but it also could not. And I just feel like there's so much risk. Why would you do it? Surely Harry Winks is a better option than a Man United player at this point. Like, is that mad for me to say that? I think Winks has been getting evening animations. I think Winks has got 2 assists in 2 game weeks. I'd probably have him over a Man United midfielder. Legit. Am I crazy for saying that? I just think there's so much uncertainty. I don't quite see it myself. Already sold Haaland 2 animations, you ledge. I don't think I'm selling Haaland. I'm going to bring up my Haaland thread. So look, this is what I've done. I've got Haaland FPL, Gabriel FPL, Saka, Palmer. So it's the best tweets regarding those 4 assets. Let's start with Haaland. All right, so I did a poll yesterday, or was it this morning? I think it was this morning actually. 149 votes. It's mostly a hell no to selling Haaland, and I am in that boat as well. I'm going to keep him. I'm thinking about just keeping him in because he's inevitably going to slap at some point. And I'm going to do Solanke to Wood and maybe Gabriel to either Van Dijk or Konate. Bateman's doubling up on Man United from game week 11 to 13, and Bateman's pretty great at FPL. He's got a really good rank, so listen to Bateman. Don't listen to Alf with his 1.4 mil rank. I just don't feel it. Okay, yeah, you two are on the same page. Game week 11 to 13, a good block of fixtures for United. Yeah, but they're just rubbish. They're so bad. They're so consistently bad. Who would you get? Who do you get from Man United? Let's just have a quick look. Surely we can do it through... Sometimes I can be a bit cat-handed with like tech and stuff, so you just got to bear with me. Sorted by... it's not working either. Why is it not working? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? All players, Man United. Here we go. All right, I've got it. I've got this. All right. Points on the right-hand side. Defenders. All below average, I think. I mean, you're not getting Dalot. You're not getting Mazraoui. He's injured. But also, I think he's an avoid. Garnacho at 32 points, maybe. Might be the guy. He's not that expensive either. Points per million are pretty good. That's it for me. The only one is Garnacho. Stinky, guys. No offense, Geddy. I know you're a bloody avid Man United fan. No offense to anyone out there who supports the great Manchester United. Crazy times for United, though. Absolutely madness. I'm glad that Ten Hag's gone because it felt like that was just getting painful. Is there a Man United fan who doesn't feel a little bit relieved right now? Premium player comparison from FPL Batowski. This was a lovely little thread on the right hand side here. Oh, let me just get the other chat up. I need to do no chat for this. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in partnership with the Form is Temporary and Double Pivot podcasts. Make sure you check them out. Great lads. Chris and Roberto at the Form is Temporary, and Shane and Kieran at Double Pivot. Bloody good lads. Very much more clever than I am. And decent podcast for you to go and check out. Okay, so Batowski, premium player comparison. The 5 premium players have all proved their value so far this season with returns almost every week, but who has been the best one? Let's compare them. So it's Haaland, Salah, Palmer, Saka, Son. Current price. Yeah, we know that already. Palmer's going to be 11 mil soon. Points, Salah 84, Palmer 79, Haaland. So this makes me feel like Palmer is the best asset for points per million. And that's not great from Son, is it? 41. That seems low. Points per million, yeah, here we go. So Palmer 7.25. Minutes. Oh, I expect Palmer to have more minutes than that. And also, we all know that a midfielder is a better asset than a forward, right? Because you get more opportunity for, you get more points for goals. You got clean sheet potential. So I think the obvious answer is Palmer, right? Goals, Haaland 11, Palmer 7. Assists, Saka, Salah and Palmer 5. It's quite obviously going to be Palmer being the best asset here. Total XG. Total XA, if you believe in any of that. Shots on target. Oh, Haaland's had a shocker there, isn't he? That's bad. Chances created, Saka, 27. Touches in the opposition box, Salah, Haaland, Saka, Son, Palmer. That's a good one. Best fixtures for next 5, Son at the top. Salah, Palmer, Saka, Haaland. Palmer's got Man United, Arsenal, Leicester, Aston Villa, Southampton. My ranking. So he's saying Salah's the number 1, Palmer 2nd, Saka 3, Haaland 4, Son 5. Haaland 4, wow. I think I'd put Palmer. What would you guys think? What is your ranking here for this? I think I'd put Palmer above Salah just because he's a little bit less expensive. But I think I agree with the rest of it. Yeah, I do. How many of the 5 do you have? Lovely little tweet that. I respect it. And it's only got 17 likes. That is mad. You've got to put some respect on that sort of dedication to the FPL cause. I'm going to bring up the other chat because it's good to see everyone. FPL chat, here we go. All right, let's just have a quick check on the repost count. And also, people sent me teams. Yes, Mark sent me his team. It's awesome. We'll check that out. I will add that to my bookmarks. Okay, and then from a retweet perspective, all right, guys, we're on 7, I think. We're on 8. Okay, 8. So 7 more reposts on my X profile, and I will be doing a mug giveaway this evening. Very simple. So send that. Okay, we're on 9. The count is up to 9. 6 more, we're giving away a mug. 6 more, we're giving away a mug. All right, let's crack on. So FPL Thomas. Me watching everyone panic whether to sell Haaland and buy Salah, while I have had both since game week 1 and now sat at 160k overall rank. Unbelievable. Haaland versus no Haaland is such a close call, and I'm sure it will swing incredibly in one direction or the other. I think that because all the content creators are going no Haaland, and they're all talking about it, and they probably will all do it, because that's what happens, I'm thinking about just keeping him. Nice one, Deanish. Oh yeah, Tom Aldridge. I thought it was you, but have you just changed your profile picture? That's FPL Thomas. Mate, legend for having both, yeah. Ash also has both. And he's killing it as well. Kieran's in the chat, legend. Nice one, Kieran. Great to have you here, my mate. FPL Raptor Ross, yeah, everyone's talking about getting rid of Haaland. So I think at this point, my hipster sensibility is saying keep hold of Haaland and maybe captain him. Why is it that everyone makes the same moves? Like, explain it to me. I don't get it. It's like herd mentality. Shagaya, 60k to 130k, ouch. Haaland to Cunha and McNeil to Salah already done. So he sold Haaland for Cunha. Yeah, I was thinking, guys, as well. When we go to look at forward prediction points, what's happening here? I'm already... Here we go, just showing my credentials. Goodness me. What I was going to say was, I should probably get off that. If I go to my team here, Onions is here, Ledge. Yes, Onions. If I go here and I go transfers and I go to get rid of Solanke as an example. Right, so everyone is talking about Cunha. And again, I don't think I like that move. People are doing Cunha over Wood. I don't get that. I also think that Nick Jackson might be the guy I get for Solanke. Palmer and Nick Jackson combination, Man United away. That could be some really spicy stuff there. Shagir, yes, mate. You were. Sorry, mate. Did I just have a go at you? Wait, where's Shagir's post? Shagir, legend. No, I didn't have a go at you, did I? I just said ouch. Great to have you here, mate. We're doing a mug giveaway just whilst new people are joining. Guys, we're on 13. We're on 13. 2 more reposts, and we are doing a mug giveaway. It's pinned to my profile. Let's go. And listen, I don't want to give a mug away. I'm giving away too many mugs. I think tomorrow I'm going to put up to 20, and then 30, and then 40, and then we take over the world. One more repost, and we're doing a mug giveaway. And it'll be the people who have reposted will be in the mug giveaway. Just to clarify. All right, let's keep going. So, Andy, all I want this week is concrete Son and Gabriel news. Yeah, good luck with that. Selling or not selling Haaland is a very tight call. As it stands, I probably can't sell him, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think I'm team keep Haaland at this point. Reluctantly, I've gone early on transfers. So Batowski, who featured earlier, he has already sold Haaland, and he's got in Cunha, Salah, and Palmer. That's massive, isn't it? That is so spicy. Might sell Haaland DCL for triple wall forwards. Love that from the FPL General. Obviously, they're not going to do that. Can confirm Haaland is staying in my team. Yes. I'm reposting it because I am the same. Yeah, Wade's been talking about the Oasis mug for a couple of days now. Yeah, FPL Gold. I was going to have a rest. And by the way, anyone who's new to this channel, I'm going live every night, and this is my 6th live show in 6 days. I'm just going to keep going until I burn out. I might burn out live on a live show sometime, you know, like that could happen. But to be fair, that makes it sound like this is a chore. It's not at all. I love it. And that's why I'm doing it. And by the way, I have an 8-month-old son at home. He's called Arthur. My wife, Elaine, we are here. And we just stay home at the moment and make sure he's all right. We don't have a social life, so this is my sort of outlet. You know, work in the day, come back home, go online, go live. That's my life at the moment, and I'm okay with that. And then when he's like 3 or 4, maybe I'll get some friends again. Haaland, looking at people selling him this week, I saw all the no Haaland teams, and I took that personally. Yeah, it's written in the stars, isn't it? It's written in the stars. Let's be real. Haaland has got Bournemouth away, and he is going to slap. He's going to slap. Should I keep or sell Watkins? I think you should keep him. And the reason I say that, and the reason I'm so confident of that, is because Ollie Watkins will always start for Aston Villa. He's their talisman. And when you make a move like sell Ollie Watkins, you are teeing yourself up for pain. So would you have more pain if you sold him and he scored loads of goals, or you didn't sell him? And the answer is, if you didn't sell him, you got less potential for pain, and I won't feature you on my Saturday night show where we go through all the pain. Fella is in the house. Captain Haaland or Salah this week? That's a great question. If it's me, fella, Daniel, I would say that you want to captain Haaland. And the reason I say it is because I don't have Salah, and I'm probably going to captain Haaland. So join me on this funky adventure, Dan. Congrats on the win against Man United as well, bro. That was awesome. What a weird game. Was it a penalty? Probably not. But that's football. FPL Bailey. This is why I play my own game. So just straight in there with a very bold statement there. If I fell into the Haaland is essential agenda after falling to 5 mil, I would probably still be 3 mil plus. Ranks are still pretty much irrelevant, but good to enjoy the positives along the way. That's 5 green arrows in a row, and he's up to 837 from 5.1 mil. That just goes to show, like, rank doesn't mean anything, and it can change in a heartbeat. That is my Haaland thread. That's my Haaland thread. Onions is leaning towards Salah. Gold saying Salah over Haaland captain, but my favourite option is Palmer. I do like a midfielder captain. 15 reposts. Okay, 16 reposts. All right. We're doing an FPL mug giveaway. We're doing another one. It's happening again. So let's just explain how this is going to work. All the people that have reposted, and there's still time to enter this for anyone who hasn't reposted yet, I'm going to add you to the Wheel of Destiny, and we will choose a winner at random. And then what you do is you just let us know which mug you want, DM Russell and I, and we'll get it sorted for you. I personally really like the Oasis one because I like the simplicity of it, and obviously it's Oasis and they're back together and all that. Hollywood is not a reference to P. Diddy and the controversy that's happening over there at the moment. It is, in fact, just to do with Chris Wood. So, Discomfort has quote tweeted it. Ledge. What's Dan done? Dan's quote tweeted. You bloody legend, you are in. Of course you are. Dan's tweet the other night, it was the goal, the Man City goal, got something like, Dan, tell us how many likes and stuff that got, because it's mega. You know, community member Dan just put a post up and it got like 4 million impressions or something. Unreal. Okay, let's go. Let's not get distracted, Alfred, because that's what I do. Okay, Gabriel is obviously injured. I've got a thread for him as well. So when we look at my team, I have Gabriel. So I'm thinking I'm going to hold off until the very last moment to make a decision. I do have Raya as well. So right now I'm probably 80% selling Gabriel, but it all depends on. I prefer to keep the transfer if he is playing. He is also going down in price tonight. That might already have happened, by the way. So something to keep an eye on. FPL is a funny game. The whole week we looked for Saka in training photos. Now we look for Gabriel. Yeah, it is going to be one. It's going to be a Gabriel sponsored week. Fellas, X post got 65k likes and 6k retweets. I think that's outrageous. My -8 paid off this week. Alf, nice one, Kieran. Sheesh, Dan, mine are gonna thank you this month. Yeah, that is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I love it. Okay, so anyone who's joined just recently, we're doing a mug giveaway. You just got to repost the stream. I've got it on screen here. Repost it and you'll be entered into the draw. We're on 17 at the moment. It's definitely happening. We're definitely giving away a mug this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look on screen here, we've got a sort of Inception style situation happening, which is pretty cool. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. So Gabriel, what are we thinking about him? I personally think that he is going to be a sell at this point. Gabriel was always a season hold for me, but maybe the injury has come at a good time to loosen investment in the Arsenal defence. Yes, that's exactly where my head's at, because everyone's leaking goals. Premium defenders aren't really proving their worth, and there's so much value in midfield attack. Could even go to Raya in Gameweek 12 and bin Flecken. So I'm doing the opposite. I've already got Raya. So what I'm thinking about doing is either Van Dijk or Kanate in for Gabriel at this point. I've got 3 free transfers going into Game Week 10. Physio, this guy's awesome. I don't know if you are aware of this guy. I think I need to go to the other chat view. So on the right hand side here, best replacements for newly injured players. I'll cover Gabriel and McNeil. It's kind of random about McNeil, but Gabriel to Gvardiol. Not a bad shout. He looks awesome. He looks awesome at this point. He's sort of in my opinion, at this point in time, a better premium option than Trent. I love him, and I have him. Gabriel to 8 Nori. Yes, makes sense. That is a very good option. I think lots of people are making that move this week. I also already have him. Gabriel to Trent. That for me would be an avoid, in my humble opinion. And then we've got some McNeil options below as well. Other mentions for Gabriel: Saliba, Virgil. Yeah, I like Van Dijk as an option. Robertson, Porro, Dallo. So on and so forth. Is anyone buying Dallo after that horrendous miss? 4 yellows though for 8 Nori. Good looking out onions. Andy, feels a little knee-jerk after the goal yesterday, but if selling Gabriel and not wanting to go cheap, I quite like Van Dijk. Liverpool defensive numbers continue to look good. Yeah, I do like Van Dijk a lot. You just save a bit of money on Konate. And Konate scored this season as well. So, yeah. So this is that physio guy again, who I just really like his profile. It's just very helpful, giving us all the facts, separating fact from fiction. Which is what we're all about. Gabriel injury report. Gabriel has left the pitch against Liverpool with what seems to be an injury to the MCL. I think what I want to do is, if I just go to my little chat bot here, and I say, what is this injury? Injury to MCL. Medial collateral ligament, MCL, involves damage to the ligament located on the inner side of the knee. This ligament connects the femur to the tibia and helps stabilize the knee by preventing excessive side-to-side movement. That does not sound great. I think he's going to be out. Bateman is fully going, but very bullish on some Man United assets, and I dig it. I respect it. It's so going against the grain, Bateman, and I really like it. And you're good. You're good. You got a good rank, so like we should be taking notice of that. If Bateman's going for some Man United assets, we should probably be thinking about the same thing. I just haven't got the minerals for it, I don't think. Physio again. Gabriel's injury has been one of the hardest to analyse, as there was no clear footage of when the injury happened. Bateman in the chat, here he is with an absolute banger tweet. I'm holding Gabriel mainly because Arteta doesn't know the difference between a knee and an ankle. And here it is. I don't know. Should I try and do it in his accent? No, I'm not going to do his accent. I can't do a Spanish accent. I don't know, but he could not run. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the knee joint or the ankle. They are assessing him right now, which partners perfectly with Bateman's tweet above. He quite clearly had a pack on his knee, so I don't know what Arteta's on about. Classic Arteta. This is what we know about him. He just speaks in riddles. And here he is, strapped up. Bruno played 4 days after wearing one of these last season. So, Gabriel is a concern. We know this. He's in my team. He's in a lot of teams. I don't know what to do about it. We're on 17 reposts. Yep, still on. I think 17 is the magic number, which is a nice little competition for the mug. We're at almost 2,000 views on X. Thank you everyone who is here. Welcome to FPL. where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. I go live every night, and I will do that for the rest of my life. And that is my promise to the FPL community. When will the streak break? When will I not go live? This is... If anyone can... Let's do a sweepstake. Who can guess when I'll miss a day going live? It's going to take a lot for me to not go live, because I could just go live from my phone at any point as well. So, all right, we got some more stuff to get through. Gabrielle thread done. Let's bring up the next one. Do we need to do Palmer? So price rises tonight. Palmer, 8 Nori, Pickford, Salah. FYI, Palmer can wait until game week 12. I just don't agree with that. He's almost like... Palmer's like almost fixture proof in my opinion, because he's on pens. He's a midfielder. He's their guy. I just don't agree with like waiting around. Just get him in. To us who both have Cole Palmer and Nick Jackson, this is where my head's at. I'm thinking I might do Nick Jackson for Solanke. I already have Palmer. And then Gabrielle out for... Can I fit Van Dijk in? Have I got the money for that? Oh, that is so rough. 0.3. Okay, so I might, in that case, I might do Solanke for Wood. I can definitely do that. Do you guys think Wood or Jackson is the move? Wood's got West Ham at home. Jackson's got Man United away. Could go either way. Could go either way. Bateman's saying Christmas Day. Oh, wow. How am I going to go live on Christmas Day? Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Bateman might have done it. Jackson goal, Neto assist, but that was all Cole Palmer. That Cole Palmer goal was ridiculous. Pass was ridiculous. What a player. I love him so much. I want him to be England captain. 40, and that's coming from an Arsenal fan. Goal assist in 45. Goal assist in 42 games with Cole Palmer. You'd have to be crazy to not have him in your FPL team. I'm happy to announce today that I'm no longer crazy. Huge tweet. Getting Palmer points for the first time this season. Yes. So I felt yesterday. I wildcarded him in 2 weeks ago. FPL mate, I remember how it feels to own Cole Palmer in FPL. It feels good. Yes, Dan. Nick, if you don't own Palmer, you're playing FPL wrong. Non-owners should have been buried today. Lucky escape. FPL hint, I guess there's no one else that owns Palmer, Salah and Haaland. That's massive. Who is this guy? I want to see his team. Reveal yourself. Come on. He's not shared his team. October 25th. Palmer, Salah, Haaland. It's not a bad team, that, is it? Well back on the bench. Oof. Palmer or Saka, Alf? As someone who owns them both, the annoying answer is both. If you're getting one, then I would go with either. I don't know how to answer that. It's so difficult. I'm an Arsenal fan. I can't say Saka over Palmer. Onions, I can't do it. I can't do that. Should we do a poll on Twitter? Let's do it live and direct. A poll for onions. A poll for onions. Saka or Palmer in game week 10, right? Saka, Palmer for game week 10. Is that right? Tag me in it, bro. Yeah, sorry, we'll do that. FPL onions. Right, let's see what happens. It's done. Palmer, let's keep going. Yeah, so that's a crazy team. He's got all three. That's madness. We back Palmer goal. Yes, we are. Today, confirm what we know. Cole Palmer is pretty much essential under 11 mil. Solanke is a complete no. Spurs assets, tad overrated. I agree. If you're still in Bruno, it's time to consider checking yourself into a mental institution. That's huge from FPL Prince. I'm reposting it. I love that. My priority ranking of the premium assets and best times to buy. Palmer Game Week 12, Salah Game Week 10 or Game Week 16, Saka Game Week 12, Haaland Game Week 18, Son Game Week 10. Whilst I'd rank Haaland at 4th, the cost in free transfers of selling and buying him back should also be accounted for. Thorpe, here are Palmer's next 3, so Man United, Arsenal, Leicester away. Pretty spicy. He could do a job at Arsenal. Everyone's leaking goals, and it's home. I don't mind that. That red looks scary initially, doesn't it? But I don't mind it. FPL Houdini, the informed Nick Jackson. I like Nicholas Jackson a lot. Bateman is just all in on Bruno, on Man United assets. I love it. Bateman, who do you support? Out of interest, or did you tell me once that you don't support anyone? Is that right? Something like that. I don't think you're a Man United fan. The inform, yeah, we did that. Nicholas Jackson, yeah, these two. 21 goal contributions between them. Are Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, the dream duo for your FPL team? It might well be the case. I love it. Saka, Solanke, Saka, and Gabriel to Cunha, Palmer, Gvardiol. Lots of people are doing this sort of stuff. Cunha, Palmer in this week. That was from C. I've got to make sure I follow people. Sir Sully, who would you prioritize more as an ad this week, Palmer or Saka? Which is what Onions was asking as well. And I replied to that. That makes sense. Should we check the poll? Palmer. 10 votes, Palmer, right now. I think that's the right answer, yeah. Palmer's just more explosive. 107k managers have already brought Saka into their teams this week. Still carrying an injury, might only be a risk for the big games. I don't like this tweet, but I respect it. It's just it's just a load of FUD. You guys have heard the expression FUD? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is quite a negative way of looking at the Saka situation at the moment. Still carrying an injury, is he? He's always carrying an injury. Might only be risk for the big games. Might only be, okay, if that's the narrative you wanna spot. That's not gonna happen though, is it? Next 4, not that easy. He's sort of fixture proof. He's on pens. He's a midfielder. Only 4 days rest between next 4. Yeah, again, he's been here before. What do you think of that tweet, guys? It's a bit neggy, isn't it? No offense to FPL Nez if you're out there. Make sure I follow people. I am. FPL Cyprus, moment of the week. Saka was ruled out midweek. Arteta hinted he wouldn't play, yet he starts and scores in his 50th goal for Arsenal, punishing the 1.1 million managers who sold him. Biggest loss for those who bought in Foden or Son, less so for those who went with Palmer. Also, 4.5% of the top 10k used their triple captain on Haaland, but he didn't deliver. I don't agree with that. I'm a triple captain of Haaland, and I think I would take that at this point. If someone said to me 18 points for Haaland, triple captain, I would be like, yeah, I'm taking it. I've had way worse triple captains than that. Tell us who did you bring in for Saka? Did you use your triple captain? A post from Fantasy Premier League. Back from injury with a bang. Yeah, 1.1 managers sold Bukayo Saka in Game Week 9. Did you stick with the Arsenal midfielder? I stuck with him only out of stubbornness and allegiance to the Rebel Alliance against the FPL cartel. And my lord, how sweet was that moment? Buffy in the house. Hello, Buffy, commenting on X. French Onions needs Palmer to see block me. I don't get it, but I respect it. Buffy, great to have you here. I sold Saka to Son pre-injury news first time I went early. Yeah, I'm sorry if anyone who did sell Saka. I don't want to rub it in. And then here we go. Look at that. Great way to just sum up the game week. Saka owners, game week 8 versus game week 9. Beautiful. And that is Joe, who is a bit of a meme legend, and it's not got that much love. It's a big tweet. All right, I've got the best of FPL X to go through as well. So we've got teams in here. Mark, your team is up on screen. If you want to send me your team, do that. I will bring it on screen on the stream. And that rhymes. Fabianski, Trent, Gabriel, Lewis, and Bomo, Smith Rowe. Yeah, midfield's lacking a little bit, isn't it, Mark? In my opinion. You've got a very different team, which I love. Yeah, you need to get a Palmer or Saka in there somehow, don't you? Palmer, Saka, Salah, I think might be missing from this, but I'm assuming you might not have budget. What you plan to do with this, Mark? Jota to Bowen, undecided on Son rotation. Yeah. Jota to Bowen for game week 10. You've already done the transfer, or that's your plan? Jota. Quick question, Alf. This is Tom. He's in the chat. Quick question, Alf. Do you reckon this team is good enough to do a -4 in game week 12? I wouldn't do a -4. I just wouldn't do a -4. I've not done any hits at all this season. I'm not going to. Just don't do a -4. It's never worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, so there's your answer, Tom. I hope that's helpful. Just avoid it. Bateman, triple captain, a mid in double who blanks, gets to 60 mins twice and no cards. Same points scored as Haaland, game week 9 triple captain. Yep. And doesn't concede another game too. Yeah, it was, I think, in hindsight, it was probably not the best, but it's also definitely not the worst, right? Like, I'm all right with it. I triple captain Dennis, like, when was it, 3 seasons ago, and he got a red card and a -2, which then resulted in a -6. So, like, I just think it could have been way worse. We did Rodri. Rodri's winning Ballon d'Or, which is mad. Did we do all these? I think we may have done all these. All right, guys, we're going to do the mug giveaway. Did I do all these? The players I'm possibly eyeing up when I transfer them in. We've not done this. The players I'm possibly eyeing up and when I transfer them in. Okay, so Salah game week 10. Cunha game week 10. 8 Nuri game week 10. Dallo game week 11 Man United. Are we missing a trick here? Is Bateman on to something? Jackson game week 12. How can you plan for game week 12, 13 and 14? FPL Meerkat, Charlie. Surely not. Frazier, yeah, football is dead. Dead if Rodri is winning the Ballon d'Or. Guess who Frazier supports? I'm pretty sure it's Man United. What does everyone think about Reedy from Yells? What does everyone think about Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or? Because, again, I will say it again. I hate Man City. I think they're rubbish. Awful team. They truly are a horrendous football club. But the upside of this is that we have a Premier League player winning the Ballon d'Or for the first time in, I think, 20 years. 2008 was when Ronaldo won it with Man United. So just under 20 years. So I think as a Premier League fan, I think it's awesome that finally a La Liga player is not winning it. Yeah, I know it does suck, doesn't it, Wade? Yeah, it is a bit annoying. But yeah, I just think it's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad. It'll be all right. You know, next year, let's hope it's Cole Palmer, because who supports Chelsea? No offense to any Chelsea fans. And I do think it's deserved. So what did he win? The Prem 3 times. He won the Euros, the UCL. Like, come on. I do love Vinicius as well. I love him as a player and a character, but I just think Rodri is just different sauce. Like, he is an elite midfielder. There are lots of budget forwards in great form, but Cunha is the best of the lot. Yeah, is Cunha the guy? I could do Solanke out for Cunha. And then can I do Van Dijk? Oh, I can. What do people think about this for me? Do I do Solanke to Wood or Cunha? Spam the chat. I need help. Shall I do a little poll for that as well? And let's check on Onion's poll. Onions, it looks like Palmer is the move. Do I sell Solanke for Wood Cunha? Do I sell Solanke for Wood Cunha? And shall I put? No, I won't put someone else because I do Nick Jackson. Do I do another poll to see if I should add Nick Jackson? All right, I think that's it. I do like Nick Jackson, you know. I'm gonna do it. Wissa? Should I put Wissa in? All right, Onions, just because I love you. All right, it's done. It's done. Best of FPL X, we're back here. Pain. I didn't get. Could someone explain what this is? I don't get it. I'm not very good at maths and stuff, so someone's gonna have to. Someone far cleverer than me, who I'm assuming is pretty much everyone in the chat. What is FPL Fran chatting about here? What is that? Does anyone know? There's no place like home for Brian and Bomo. The Brentford has scored in every home game for the Bees this season. Yeah, I put a tweet out earlier about Mbomo. And I was wondering how much he's going to be next season. How much will Mbomo be priced at next season? Probably off to a bigger club to 9 mil, 10 mil. What do you think? 8.5, 9 mil, 10 mil? Around that area, right? At this point? Really, I think it's expected points versus actual points. Let's go back to it. Expected points versus actual points. Right. So this is expected points. Oh, that's not great, is it? FPL analytics mudded. No Haaland makes a lot of sense from Gameweek 10. I don't agree with that. But I respect it. Zakaria. Juice is on tomorrow night. Don't miss it. Yelena, who's in the chat, and Az are doing their thing. Should be a great show starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. So make sure you tune into that. Should be a good time. I think everyone is pretty well versed on Juice here. Let's talk FPL. Andy is keeping Bruno for whatever reason. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. He triple captained and Andy's gone from 2.3 mil to 2.9 mil. Unbelievable. Bateman, it's a graph to show what you should have got points-wise to what you did get via FPL Optimized. Fair enough. I don't look at any of that stuff. Niall would say 9 mil from Bomo. Yeah, I agree with that. Ash needs to go on there with Mrs. Ash. The amount of room 101 she causes him. Yeah. No Haaland all season, still eating good. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Overall rank 22k. It's ridiculous scores. This I loved. You just got to love this sort of stuff. This is why I love football and FPL. Just moments like this. Look at that. It's just a beautiful bit of art. Isn't it? Look at it. Manchester United fans hearing ETH has finally been sacked. ETH is gone. The ETH era was wild, wasn't it? 7-0 versus Liverpool. Hello from South Wales. Han, you ledge. Great to have you here. Welcome to AlfPL. Welcome to the Alfverse. Just in case you are very new around here, I just sort of go live every night. And I'm going to be continuing going live for the rest of my life until I die. So, you know, a little bit more morbid ending there to the intro to my show/format. I'm 6 days in a row going live, and I'll continue to go live every day for a long, long time. One of the VAR officials was playing FPL on his mobile. I saw this, and I actually saw that Twitter Notes had to intervene. They had to do their own VAR assessment, and it turns out that it's actually the Premier League app, but it looks very similar to the FPL part of the Premier League app. But yeah, either way, awesome. Isn't it great to see how close FPL is to a VAR decision? Yeah, dedication yells. It is, isn't it? Listen, I'm going for the record. I actually Googled the longest running consecutive live show, and apparently there isn't one. So I might just go for the world record. Imagine if we could have an FPL community member in the Guinness Book of Records. I wonder if there is such an award out there, or someone's maybe already done it. Let's see. Has a FPL manager ever won a Guinness World Record? Let's go. Perplexity AI is my new tip. Is it working? What just happened? Has an FPL manager ever won a world record? Okay, it's just not working. So, and it just says no at all at the top there. All right, I'll scrap that idea. I'll have a look in my own time and I'll get back to everyone. Fully deserved from Chris Wood, Ballon d'Or winner. Incredible scenes. We're giving away an FPL mug. We got quite a few people who are new into the stream. This is the FPL store. It's Russell's store. He's in the chat somewhere. We're giving this away. We're giving one of these away to anyone who has reposted the live stream on my Twitter profile or my X profile. It's here. I pinned it at the very top. I'm going to start putting people into the Wheel of Fortune. And I'll tell you who the people are who are definitely in this competition in just a moment. Okay, so we got Scott, FPL SWR, Bateman is in it. FPL Aloha is in it. Rotten Onions, Talk FPL, FPL Visions, Thomas, Danish is in it. FPL Discomfort, Kieran, Russell has reposted it, despite the fact that they're his mugs. I'll allow it. Shigara, who's in the chat as well, follow back. FPL Sparta, Gareth, Geddy, Mark J, FPL Jack, and FPL Wade Wilson, who are all in this competition. So I'm going to start loading names. We'll type in the Wheel of Chance. I'm going to check the reposts again, just in case anyone else wants to join this, or just ping it in the chat, and I'll make sure you're added. Scott is in. I need to clear this first, don't I? All right, Scott. Scott, you're in. Bateman, you are in. FPL Aloha is in the competition. You're all in it. Onions. We've got Talk FPL. Follow. We've got FPL Visions. Follow. We've got Thomas. We've got a couple of Thomases, I think, in the house. So I'm going to put Thomas 348 13091. Just so we know it's the right guy. Followed. Danish. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And do you have a proclivity to pastries, Danish? Just a fleeting thought there. Kieran, you're in. Russell, I'm not adding you because, you know what, I will add Russell. I'll buy you a bloody mug, Russell. Shigari, I think that's how you say it. I'm really sorry if I'm like pronouncing names incorrectly. Sparta, you are in it. Gareth, Geddy in the house. Mark J, he's already won one. He's back for more. Incredible scenes. FPL Jack. I'll keep telling the story. I started playing FPL Jack at EAFC not long ago. And last time we played, he beat me 5-1. And I haven't played since. That was about 3 weeks ago. So he's retired me. And I regret buying EAFC at this point. Right, we're on 18 now. Right, I think we've got some new people who have reposted, or at least one new person. Niall, you're in, mate. I got you. All right, anyone else? Any more for any more? Are we happy? Reedy, I don't see you in this. Just saying. I don't think you're in this. No. Anyone else in the chat? Danish, I've got you. Yeah, I did you. Yeah, Yelena, are you in? Yells isn't going to repost this, is she? Go on, Yells. Go on. Come on, Yells. Come on now. Give it a little repost and you could win a mug. Scotland Investor 777, thanks for being here, mate. If you want to enter the prize draw, you've still got time. Buffy, same with you. Anyone else? Han. Animations. All right, I'm adding animations. Animations, the question is, have you reposted? now I really want you. I really want some more reposts. Yelena, you got to repost this, man. All right, animations, I'm adding you. Yelena, I'm adding you too. Because I'm nice like that. I'm not going to make people repost my stuff. Okay. I think we're locked in, guys. Is everyone happy? Is everyone happy with this? Is there any more for any more? I'm just going to give it like 10 seconds. All right. Yelena, repost the top one. I pinned it to my profile. She's bloody doing it. I paused my game of Block Blast in panic. Oh, we've got some more. We've got some more reposts. Do we have more reposts? Animations, Reedy. I haven't added you. Reedy is in. I think we got everyone. Yeah, all right. Someone say spin, and I'll spin it. Someone say spin. What a crew this is. Look at this. It's like the Avengers. Spin, spin, spin. We're doing it. Who's it going to be? Bateman! Unreal. Mr. Bateman. Mr. Patrick Bateman. I'm going to try to take a guess at what mug Bateman's going to choose here. Bateman, you strike me as a Matrix man. I think you might. I'm going to say you're going to go with the Matrix mug. Tell us which one you're going to go for. You got Scartel, the God FPLer. Oh, please, can you donate to charity instead? Absolutely, for sure. I will. Yep, I will do that. You tell me which charity you want, and I'll sort it out for you. Yeah, no worries. We'll figure it out. Great stuff. Incredible, guys. 6th live show in a row. I just want to thank everyone so much for taking the time to come and say hi. This really is just like a hangout, very casual. I'm not an FPL expert. I just love playing the game, and I love the FPL community. That's what I'm all about. What a pleasure, privilege it is to be doing this. I absolutely love it. I'll be live tomorrow night around the same time, 8 p.m. Hit me up if you want to chat. I'm always DMable via X and all that stuff. Give it a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you all so much. I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace out. Stay hydrated. And remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.